Rahim. It's a pleasure to be addressing my Pakistani brethren and my sisters over there, and the Apna particularly is doing a wonderful job. I must first of all compliment the overseas Pakistanis who've played wonders for democracy and for the people's rights and for the violation of human rights that you have highlighted. Particularly, I must say that it was great on your part to have had the Congress pass a resolution which was amazing, that 368 and only opposed by 7 of them. It was historical indeed, and it had a great impact here. The government, they went just berserk, and they even brought it to the parliament, and we, of course, opposed it tooth and nail that they had no right to do because it's a global village. And then it was rebounded by the Geneva watchdog, the United Nations watchdog also. And they even went to the extent of saying that Imran Khan is being incarcerated and held in prison illegally, and he should be immediately rescued and released. And even the Secretary General of the United Nations also, he endorsed the same views, and he endorsed the watchdog's recommendations. And I must compliment my Pakistani diaspora overseas brothers and sisters for the Herculean job that they've done. And of course, we here are facing that, as you heard, Khadija Shah also. And she, along with many other women of Pakistan, have been put to such colossal sufferance that it is unimaginable. Even Dr. Yasmin till date is still there. It's been more than a year. And then not only that, Sanam Javed and so many other female are also languishing in the jail, and they are suffering in this torturous heat and humidity. You can't just imagine. They are kept in the prison vans, and they are made to sit in the scorching heat for hours and hours together, and it's just like an oven that you see. They are brought to the from the lockup, judicial lockup, from the prison, from the jail to the courts also. But it's really horrifying that if you see whatever is happening here with with particularly all these who have been incarcerated under the guise of 9th of May, which was of course an orchestrated move in order to not only put Imran Khan in jail, but also all his colleagues also who were imprisoned, and then 10,000 people were arrested on that day, 9th, 10th, and 11th and 12th of May, and we are still facing that. Today also there was a date in the in the jail, because as many as 700 people are suffering in so many cases, and they are facing a jail trial in jail. Imagine, can you really envisage persons going to the jail, then being searched from bottom to toe to head to toe, and then being put to such humiliation? Even about 2 or 3 days back, when I was there in Adyala jail, Imran Khan also gave an application which I drafted and I submitted on his instructions to the trial court, which is the accountability court #1, Islamabad, who was holding the trial in the jail. And his application was that this jail, the control of the jail is not within the civilian dictator, and unfortunately it is the establishment, and within bracket ISI, which is holding control of Adyala jail. And this court is also being monitored by the establishment within bracket ISI. And this application, I gave it to the court, and I said that have it aborted, and let this prison act, let the law and the constitution prevail, because there is no concept of somebody taking over the jail. Assalamu alaikum. میرے پاکستانی بھائیوں اور بہنوں، میں سب سے پہلے I would like to compliment you on the great achievement which you have done by getting the resolution from the Congress passed with a 368 to 7. This was indeed momentous occasion, and there were ripples created in the dictatorship which is going on in this country. And then again, we've heard that resounding also the decision that was given by the United Nations watchdog from Geneva, and it was categorically said that Imran Khan is being illegally incarcerated and kept in jail, and he should be released forthwith. And then it was also seconded by the Secretary General of the United Nations. So we see that all over the world has realized, and there was a furor created here, and they were so scared and terrified that this is now, it's not a hybrid even government. It is not even hybrid democracy. Now it is straight away dictatorship, unfortunately, in this country, which has gripped the motherland, and every institution of the state has been literally captured. And the principle of Milbus, of course, which is the military in business. Whenever the military in business comes and wherever it has taken over the affairs in the business, also in the business realm, then they definitely then they have the tendency to capture everything. The government is within their prowess now. The judiciary has been subjugated, unfortunately, and human rights have been trampled and violated. On the 2nd of July, imagine that on the 2nd of July, I was in Adyala jail with Imran Khan. And I will just give the extract which Imran Khan dictated me, that application I gave to the trial court, which is the accountability court #1, who were there holding a trial in the jail. And Imran Khan said that the law is being flagrantly violated and constitutional rights annihilated. And he said that agencies, within bracket ISI, is controlling Adyala jail and literally monitoring the trial. Now imagine, these are the words that he used. And he then said the applicant heads the largest political party of Pakistan, and the state affairs suffer due to the communication gap between the most popular leader and the people of Pakistan. So this is the application which was given right in the face, and it was said that this be aborted so that the fundamental rights and the constitutional legal rights prevail, and the jail is also rescued and taken over by the civilian agencies, and so would the courts be free from all the fetters literally in which they have been chained. This is the state of affairs in Pakistan, and this is the system of justice that we are getting. And I would say for the present ruling junta, in a couplet which was Allama Iqbal's couplet, अपने मन में डूब कर पाजा सुरागे जिंदगी, तू अगर मेरा नहीं बनता न बन, अपना तो बन. हमें यानी imagine, we don't even realize that in the 1971 we dismantled the country, we dismembered the country, but we refused to abide by the mandate of the people of Pakistan. That was the sole and the main reason that the people gave a heavy mandate in favor of a political party which in fact had played a major role in the creation of Pakistan, because it was from Bengal, it was from East Pakistan, it was from Dhaka that the movement literally rebounded, and Pakistan's even leaders here in Punjab, it was the unionist government right till 1945 which was siding with the Congress, but it was from the Bengal that the Muslim League swept, and this is how and we dubbed them traitors. And imagine in the East Pakistan, and we dismantled that, but we refused and we declined to give them their legitimate right of governance. And this is exactly what we are again doing. This is very, very unfortunate. If the people, if a nation does not learn from history, then it is annihilated. And we are again treading on the same path. On the 8th of February 2024, the people spoke loud and clear. Even though, as a result of the London plan, the establishment, they literally orchestrated the 9th of May 2023 operations, and then they incarcerated Imran Khan, they incarcerated all the leaders of Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf. 10,000 people were arrested, and then they started bringing them on the television after ruthlessly routing the human rights and the home and hearth. The privacy of the home and hearth was dismantled literally. And as we heard just now, Khadija Shah also speaking, Khadija Shah and many other ladies like Dr. Yasmin, Sanam Javed, and so many others, they are even now languishing in the jail, unfortunately. And they faced the torturous ordeal which is unimaginable. I think one shudders even to think of what is happening with what has happened with our women. This had never happened in the history of Pakistan or anywhere in the world. Even Ziaul Haq, who was the biggest tyrant of Pakistan, who has destroyed Pakistan's culture and everything, and who hanged the then popular leader Zulfikar Ali Bhutto. And the Supreme Court had the very generously, after 45 years, they gave a verdict saying that it was a mistrial and he was wrongly hanged, because the establishment and the Supreme Judiciary, they ganged up and literally hanged them. So is that what we do to our popular leaders? Exactly what we started doing from 1952 onwards. We assassinated Liaquat Ali Khan, who was the most honest person that one could envision, and who was the right-hand man of Quaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah, who was one of the founder fathers of Pakistan. We assassinated him and killed the killer also. Then another heartthrob, Zulfikar Ali Bhutto, we hanged him because he gave an atom bomb to the people of Pakistan, to this country, and because he gave a constitution of the 1973. We assassinated Benazir Bhutto because she was the most outspoken, not only in the Pakistan, but in the entire world, if we want to see it. Now we have again incarcerated another heartthrob of the people of Pakistan, Imran Khan, I think, who is the most popular leader ever born after Quaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah, because his popularity far outweighs even Zulfikar Ali Bhutto and Benazir Bhutto, because I have worked with all of them. So I can say without any contradiction that Imran Khan is the most popular leader that Pakistan has ever produced. And his honesty and integrity, that goes beyond any consideration at all. I can assure you that he has told me very frankly that he will neither go into a deal with the establishment, nor will he abandon the country like others, like the dacoits and looters and plunderers of this country have been doing. So he says that this is my motherland, I live and die for my own motherland. And until and unless I get and procure genuine freedom for the people of Pakistan, even if they rotate me in all the jails of Pakistan, I'm destined and determined to get the genuine freedom to the people of Pakistan. And look at the apathy, unfortunately, which today we have. Recently, they have given the budget to this country. It's a hitman's budget. Believe you me, it's an economic hitman's budget. If you have read the Economic Hitman, the American operator who has written that book also, we find exact similarity of what is happening in Pakistan. Today, not only that 3 of our generations have been put under debt, but there are 30 million people, children who are out of school. Today we don't have the even for the interest that we are going to give. This is 9.8 trillion rupees. 9.8 trillion we have to give this year only for the not for the loans, but for the interest on the loans with the IMF. This is 52% of our budget. So literally, this country now, the petrol has gone soaring up, and the petrol pumps from today, this night, would all be switched off because they are on strike. Huh? End. Okay, fine. I'm told that my time is probably short. So what I want to say is that unfortunately this budget itself, again another couplet from Allama Iqbal, pani pani kar gayi mujhko kalandar ki ye baat, tu jhuka jab ghair ke aage, na tan tera na man tera. It is only Imran Khan who can stand up with dignity and with pride and take the nation amongst the committee of nation, take Pakistan into with dignity and grace and give it the honored and revered. So I would beseech you, sir, that continue with your efforts. We are, of course, today we had a jalsa here, but unfortunately in the midst of night they cancelled the jalsa and they have incarcerated most of our leaders. So they are not even allowing us to have meetings with the people of Pakistan and or to give our message. There is a repression which has been imposed upon this country. There is literal dictatorship, and I hope and I wish that the army does realize that yes, without the support of the people of Pakistan, it will be a debacle again. And for God's sake, if you love the country, love the people, love the constitution, and give the people their legitimate right of governance, and only then Pakistan will, inshallah, be strong and will become a citadel of Islam. And we see that everywhere the Muslims are unfortunately suffering. Look at what has been happening in Palestine, and the Muslim Ummah unfortunately has gone into a deep slumber. It was Iran alone which had the guts to throw the missiles on the Israelis, and there was a reaction backlash also. But I wish and hope that under the dynamic leadership of Imran Khan, who I think stands tall amongst the latest leaders in the Muslim world, I hope and wish that he is set free so that he can serve not only the people of Pakistan, but lead the Muslim Ummah into their coveted place. And we are proud literally of you, the Pakistani diaspora abroad. We literally want your rights to be restored, right of vote. We literally want that you should have a right also to contest. This dual nationality must be erased from the constitution, and we will inshallah do it once we come into power with your help and support. And then we would also like to give you the right of governance, because you are more patriotic literally than we living in Pakistan. You serving this motherland, and all salute and all tribute to you. And with these words, I wish you the best of luck. Of course, you should reciprocate that also, because we every day are facing the repression which is unimaginable. And I think Khuda Shah has already expressed all her concern. And Suri Saab is there. Suri Saab will tell you how things have shaped up. And but nevertheless, we are not afraid of anything. We believe कि Allah की रस्सी को, Allah की उसको मजबूती से थामो, and then you become fearless. And as it is said, there is ये